Well then, let's go with the final run in this game. It will be a Warrior Chapter 4 run. So I made all of the preparations before in the previous video. It will be the same, I think. I did my setup. That's what I will be using. I did all of my card setup as well. I think I'll just do it the same way planned initially. And the trade setup is something like this. I really only need Resurrection from bonus trades. I don't really care about everything else. This is pretty much irrelevant. Even Resurrection might be unnecessary, but we'll see how it goes. So I suppose the idea for the Warrior run, for the Warrior class, is that this thing, that you get plus damage for each second of the fight. So the way I would build them is the same way I build my Rogue. Pretty much, just a lot of HP, because defense is completely irrelevant in boss fights, which means the only way to survive for longer is just to get more HP, and more damage, and some vampirism, and that's the idea pretty much. Regardless, let's just go, and see how it goes. New trophy go-getter. Well then, so, Arsenal. Doesn't really matter somewhere there, for example. River, good question. I don't know. Let me get some more tiles first. I think it's some more maybe? Oh. No, that's kind of garbage. I do need to start putting this mountain somewhere. So river will go like this. Then my mountain probably should start in this corner. Okay, I'm okay with that. Something like this, I guess. Do I even need road lanterns? I do need one. I do need one. So, like this. Just for damage from my jewelry. And let's start the river as well. And tickets. Okay. I guess I can equip the helmet for now. Don't really have a problem with that. Okay, that's the difficult part. Battlefields. I will use one of the battlefields, why not? So I'm not sure about storm temples. The idea why I even picked them is to turn those forests into burnt forests and get some damage from that. It's like, I don't know if it's good. It's completely unnecessary, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if it's good or not. Well, I'll test it out and see how it goes. But, yeah, I guess I could use Storm Temple there. Or there. And start doing something about those burnt forests. I can actually start placing them. Yeah, okay. Let's actually do so. And maybe place one of the forests immediately. There, for example. They give some amount of pure damage, which I can use as a warrior. I don't really have a lot of weapons. I have only one weapon slot, so it might be potentially useful somewhat. Where do I place this spider cocoon? I don't know. Somewhere there, I suppose. Level 2 shield. Okay. Some damage, I suppose, at least from that. Forests. One more burnt forest where the river would go eventually. And Oblivion. Oblivion is unnecessary for now. I don't see any point. Yeah. Though it's not like I have any bookeries. I don't have to reroll it yet, so... Maybe there will be something that would be worth oblivioning in the near future. We'll see about that. River is happening. Outpost should be happening. Yeah, I will use it to help with the bosses. Why not? Damage to all 2. That's better. And some more spider cocoons. Might as well just put it a bit further out so that some spiders at least would be able to spawn by the time I get there. There? There. Ooh, that's a lot of damage in the ring. Okay. I like that. More damage from the shield. I kinda am ready to fight the boss, actually. The Lich. I don't really need the Storm Temple. I'm not even sure I needed the first one, honestly. So... Ooh, more cocoons. Finally a weapon upgrade, even. Goes well so far. I will actually use this Blood Grove immediately. First of all, it blocks one of the Lich's palaces. Also, it will help with the Lich fight somewhat. And also, I don't actually mind those Blood Grove summons. Maybe not two of them, though. Maybe not two of them. Some good stuff. Smith's Forge will be happening. In fact, the earlier, like, I would like to use it on the crossroads like that. First of all, what do we have? No. No. Yes. Blind Rage is the only one that actually matters somewhat. The rest is kinda pointless. Mountain Peak. Let's work towards that. And then Bookeries. Well, let's use one Bookery there, for example, to deplete it quicker. And then I also need a Smith's Forge. It will help me before the boss fight, so yeah, that's a good idea. And I can actually reroll those cards, I don't really care about them. That is an interesting question. Do I want another burnt forest? Yeah, yeah. For now, yes. Nope. Level 4 helmet. Well done. And more spider cocoons. Next loop, I should summon the boss. Hopefully, at least, it will happen. Is this good enough? Not yet. Another Bookery. Is this good enough now? Yes, that's good enough to spawn the Lich. Unfortunately, he will spawn some Lich's palaces, which I will need to destroy. Can actually do so immediately. Let's place this river first, just in case it will spawn some goblin camps. No, it doesn't happen. Well, regardless, I do need to destroy this Lich's palace. Might as well do that immediately. And continue. Tickets are good. What is this ring? A lot of damage, some attack speed. Arguably might be better than mine. Yeah, maybe. And a level up even. Okay, this is good. Ideally, I would like to take this before the very last boss. Resurrection, I will take it. It's premium. It's the best trait. Hopefully I will not need to use it though. Still a good idea to take it right now, however. Just to ensure that I will be able to get it until the end of the run. So, I think more HP is better for now. And some upgrade in damage by improving our weapon is also fine. And that's it, pretty much. Kill the golem. Oh. Ooh. Man, some good stuff, by the way, from those living armors. Vampirism helmet. Hell yeah. Wow. That's some actually pretty good items. Those Smith's Forges for non-rogue classes are really, really, really good. I should be able to kill Lich pretty easily. I have a lot of potions if necessary, so whatever. Not even close. Okay. Well, River is still going. And tickets... Tickets. So this river will make a turn like that. And then we'll keep going, and then do something weird by the end of it. But I think this will be one of the thickets, yes. Because suburbs will continue going from the corner up. And those will be burnt forests. I don't really want to waste the thicket by turning it into a burnt forest. But this place will be covered by the river, eventually. As will this one. Well, let's just place it there. Lantern, I'll reroll it. I don't need another lantern, I think. I think I should be able to get by without any more reduces to monster quantity. Suburbs, suburbs, and more thickets. Roughly in the same place. Finally, mountain peak. Okay, so thickets are happening. Same idea. Forest village is probably... It will be probably destroyed at some point. Smith's forges are incredible. So let's just use them, yeah. They are incredible. Hopefully I can kill those living armors though. Groves? Can I handle groves? I'm not sure. Probably, but then again, maybe rerolling it is okay. Goblin camp. Hell yeah. Said no one ever. Suburbs. Level 4 axe. Well, I also have a level 4 rapier, and it's good enough already, really. Swamps. I do want swamps, but I would like to use it close to my camp, and there is just no place for it. But then again, I can just put it somewhere there, for example. It's not bad. So, can I actually kill this living armor by myself? Yes, with retaliation, though I do get some damage from it. But it's possible. Can manage it. That's actually a lot of damage. Let's use that ring. Now, a good question is, do I even want those normal forests? I think one more there is fine. It will still be turned into a burnt forest. But then the rest is like whatever. I think I would just rather reroll them, honestly, so... what do I have? Oh god, this is horrible. Oh, I hate all of them. Card sharp? I guess. I hate all of them. What is the ring? No. Suburbs are happening though. Grove? I'll just reroll it, I guess. I just need oblivions, honestly, at this point. Tickets are fine. So the river will go like this, maybe? Something like this, probably. Which means this will be a tile that I would need to cover eventually. And some suburbs are still happening, I think. Rocks? No, I think just reroll. Same with suburbs, honestly. River is happening. Battlefield is not necessary, honestly. But might as well just place it, I suppose. Why not? I don't really care about it, but... I guess. Level 8 weapon. Wow. Well, I would definitely like to fight the next boss immediately if I could. I don't think I can, though. Wow, that's also a lot of damage from this ring. Level 5 and level 6 vampirism rings, which are exactly the same. I think I actually want to lock one of them. I might be able to use it later. Not right now, but you know, maybe at some point. Okay, what is this? No. And a lot of questionable shields. I can use some defense potentially at this point. I don't know. Seems unnecessary. Swamps will be happening. There. I would like one which is hot. At least one. Maybe more. There is fine for tickets. Huh, can I get boss spawn before the end of the loop? A lot of garbage. Continue. And the level up. Level up might be good. Oh, this is rough. There is one choice there, potentially. This is pointless. I will be able to get to the boss. The only fight that matters is the final one. And this doesn't help, so it's pointless. This is okay. But then this is really good. The problem is, though, I'm not sure if it will be able to activate right before the boss fight. I don't think so. Well, I have no idea, but I would assume it doesn't. So, if I take it right now, then it will just be relevant by the end of the run. So I don't know. I think I just... One thing I can do, I can just fully skip it and just wait and not do anything. Because all of the relevant things I already got. So, do I even need to take anything? Can't I just ignore it completely? I think I can. So just ignore it? No? Just build some random which is hot. Get some random river. And just leave it for later. And then maybe I will be able to get to the final boss fight without having to level up anything. And then I'll take it, yes. At the very end of the run. Suburbs, yes, and I really would like, after this fight, to be able to summon the boss. Let's see if it's possible. Yes, good. It's very good. I can actually get some more HP, that seems more relevant. And let's go for it. This is a much tougher fight than what I had with the Rogue. Should be good though. Can I see my current buff from, yeah, 78% damage from the fight's length currently. Well, was able to do it. Not a big fan though of how it goes nowadays. Oh well. I don't need groves. I do need suburbs. Do I? No, I don't need suburbs. No, just reroll. No, reroll. Mountains, yes. Thickets, yes. But that's it. I will use those spider cocoons. I think I will not use swamps anymore. They actually can be a bit dangerous, potentially. Level 9 helmet. Well then. I can use outposts. I think simplifying this goblin camp fight is relevant. Mountains are relevant. Thickets are relevant. Spider cocoons are relevant. Outposts? I think outpost maybe... I don't want to lose my my items though, that's the issue. I don't think I need any help right now, so maybe I'll just reroll it. Oblivion is really good. Well, I want to destroy this bookery. I want to destroy a lot of things, actually. Let's actually destroy this Leech's Palace first of all. Maybe I'll use like a swamp there or something. Oh, that's a lot of stuff that I want to destroy. I'm not even sure what to start with. Let's start with this Lich's Palace. Whatever. Ticket. Ticket is good. Ticket. Ticket. Oh, and also, yes, forest villages, yes. Also need to destroy those. Probably was a better target, actually. Now that I think about it. Random spider cocoons. Now, do I really want more swamps? Next to the camp, yes, I think so. I'm not sure if I will be able to continue without any level ups. Might not really be very realistic. A lot of stuff. So, by this point, I would like more vampirism, potentially. Can I get it? Well, I do have this vampirism ring. Actually, let me try to equip it. Maybe I can survive a bit better with that. I don't even want those battlefields, honestly. I can use them, but it's not like they really help that much. Just summon some chests, which is okay. Well, let's get some healing. Let's get the weapon upgrade, I suppose. Damage to all 12. This has to be better than vampirism. I just need to kill them quicker, honestly. I don't think vampirism is the issue at the moment. Regen is actually helpful, somewhat. Yes. But 12 damage to all is a lot. Another level up that I'm still not using. Ooh, this is incredible. A lot of damage and vampirism. That's what I'm talking about. Also incredible helmet. Okay. Okay. Not using this one. I will be using this one though. That is definitely an upgrade to my armor. And I also will need a bookery. Maybe there for now. We'll also need some oblivions later. I actually... I do want 2 more swamps to be able to spawn 1 more witch's hut. So let's start with that. I do need it. Oh, I did have 1 more swamp. Actually. Still have it though. And then what? Oblivion will be happening. I think I'll just Oblivion... I need to Oblivion those forest villages. I might not be able to handle them. So, kinda needs to happen. And then I will place 1 more witch's hut. Where? Good question. I'm not sure. Maybe there? I need some, like, irrelevant place. This is pretty irrelevant. Potentially. Yeah, I would say this is relatively irrelevant, sure. And some random mountains. Okay, that's way too much stuff. What is happening there? This is actually better. Not by much, but better. Evasion instead of counter. Vampirism is better, I think, than evasion. A bit of evasion and damage to all. I think this is better. This shield is better because my current shield is complete garbage. And that's it. Yeah, okay, continue. Rivers are happening. I think more Smith's Forges are... I think they're okay there. The issue is, like, I will get a crossbowman to help me, but is there a point? Because the outpost guys will just take the loot. And then why am I even doing this, right? Like, if I don't get any loot from it, because they will take it away from me, then why? And in any other spot, I'm not sure I'll be able to kill it, really, the golem. Well, I will be able to kill it, but I'll just receive a lot of damage. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. Okay. I think, at this point, I don't really want more swamps. Or more like, I don't want any more witches' huts. Swamps are like okay-ish, but I also don't really want them. It's okay if I don't have them, so I can just safely reroll. And I think I'm not in that good of a position to just reroll road lanterns. Maybe I should start using them. They will, like, help me receive less damage. So maybe there? This is like 5% damage just from my trinket. And also, one less spider to fight with, so... somewhat relevant. Bookery is happening, yes. It doesn't matter where, but I'll need to destroy it later. This is important. Okay, a lot of questionable stuff, but some rivers though. I'm not even sure if I want more spider cocoons, honestly. Like, at this point, there's no problem with them, though. I can get some more. It's just that I'm not sure if I really am getting that much from them anymore, but... I don't really receive that much damage from them as well. Like, those fights are okay. I don't mind them as much. Thickets? Outposts. Outposts are like lanterns, but I lose some loot. Am I okay with this? I don't think I'm okay with this. So just go. This is arguably better. Probably not. Region is probably worse than vampirism. I'm not sure. I think this is a skip. Just continue. At least in terms of potions, I think I got to the point where I actually get them instead of losing them every loop. It's a good place to be, in general. I would like to maintain that thing. Ooh, better armor. Okay. That's a lot of loot, first of all. Spear is garbage. Armor is garbage. Okay. Some cards, though, which are decent. Even more tickets, huh? Can I get some Oblivions? No? Some. Just some. Tickets are fine, but like, what about Oblivions, though? I don't even need more Storm Temples, honestly. I think it's unnecessary. Ooh. Bookeries? Where am I? There. Okay. So, one Bookery there. One Spider Cocoon. Mountains. And the boss fight. Actually, forgot about that, but I would have done that for sure. I do want to do this boss fight, so not a problem. Damage to all is worse than what I have currently. Okay, what is this? Yes, yeah, it's a bit better. And the helmet? also is a bit better. More vampirism. Well, I don't know. It's mainly for retaliation damage, honestly. Vampirism for regen per second is like, I'm not sure which one is better. Mountains. I'll probably want to add some mountains, sure. Definitely road lanterns. In this area, maybe? Sure. And some random tickets. Finally, Oblivions. Oh, I need to do a lot with them. I think the main thing is I need to destroy this bookery. Right now, it will do some rerolls, and now I need to destroy it. No, I can actually fight. No, I cannot fight them. I need to destroy it right now. Or it will be present at my fight with the village people and spiders. This needs to go. And then I can do like one more road lantern even. It's not necessary, but I can. I think road lantern there actually makes sense. And continue. You know, my rogue run, I think, would end up just being more survivable overall by the end of it. Just because of the trait that gives you more HP per trophy. That I don't have anything like that in this run, so I'll just get less HP by the end of it, and I'm supposed to be a survivable class. Not exactly how it works out. Okay, river is still happening. Spider cocoons, I guess, are also still happening. I don't even mind them, really. What about oblivions? Oh. A lot of stuff that I will not use. I will oblivion those forest villages, I think. I don't like them. There's a goblin camp, but it's covered by this road lantern, so I don't really mind it that much. Yeah, let's just destroy those forest villages. I can deal with goblins, especially under campfire, so whatever. Some more bookeries, why not? Level 9 weapon, which is worse than what I have. Okay. And 3 points. 3 new traits potentially available. Oh, this is a tough one. Well, let's get to the boss first of all, right? And then I'll decide. Thickets. I think instead of continuing river all this way, I would just rather end it right there. Like one more tile, sure, but that's it. I don't really need more. Mountains, and that's it. Just get some random tickets. Can get a burnt forest there. Why not? One more fight, and then I'll need to decide. Okay, now pause there. Pause there. Let's think about it. So, the worst case, I lose some resurrections. I'll be able to kill the hunter, I'm pretty sure. But I might need to lose some resurrections for that. Maybe though, maybe I should just go for the trait and then make sure that I will be able to beat Hunter without resurrections. Because I should be fine for my last boss fight. If I have my resurrections in play, I should be fine even without this trait. So as long as it can help me to not waste any resurrections right now, I should be winning. And also, maybe it's not even a problem. Maybe I will be able to regen this trait right before the boss fight anyway. Maybe that is a thing. So, then you know, then I definitely should take it right now. I think I'm taking it, long story short. I think this is okay-ish. I think I'll be able to win like this. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. 6 damage? It's not horrible. It's very bad. But I mean, it's like it's more than 10% damage. It's like 15%-ish damage. That's actually like not horrendous. You know what? I mean, it's better than nothing, really. And the stunning is also decent, especially with my attack speed, which will grow even bigger. Okay, I'm okay with those. Those might not be like the best traits possible, but they're decent. Let's go. Yeah, well, it seems pretty easy so far, at least, with the trait. Okay. Wasn't really a problem. More cocoons. I don't need any of those. Well, mountains maybe, but that's it. I only need mountains and thickets pretty much from this point on. And oblivions. Oblivions, mountains, and thickets. Wait, what is this? No? No. No. Pure damage and vampirism. Some more damage, some less vampirism. I think it's overall a bit better. I have a lot of percentage vampirism anyway. I just need some damage and that's all there is to it. So those will be burnt forests. Might as well just place them right now. Normal forests there. Not a problem, really. Don't want to waste thickets for something like that. Okay. The idea is, I don't really need spider cocoons anymore, but I might as well just place them. They might not even ever come into play. Same with outposts. Just for this boss meter. The earlier I can get to him, the better. So just let's try at least to make him spawn on this loop. I'm not sure if it will work out, but I will at least try. I don't think I need to be desperate for it. I think I should be able to get it done. So I don't need like to do anything extra special. Like starting to put those forests or rocks into play, for example. I think I'll be fine like this. With just the beta version of that stuff. Lanterns. I don't need lanterns. No, it's fine. I think I can reroll them. And be happy about it. Groves? Might as well just put groves, yes. They are not doing anything at this point if I'm never getting to them anymore. So... no safe spot for storm temples anymore. They will just burn my thickets. I don't really want that to happen, so I guess I just skip. There are some better spots like this, for example. But I don't even... do I even want, like, flat damage that much? Maybe. Maybe I do. Okay, let me actually use one... what about this one, actually? I will get some help, potentially, in the final fight. Well, it's not help, it will just randomly hit me sometimes. Is it even good? Not really. And my guard help as well will be hit by it. This only burns like 3 thickets. Maybe. Maybe it's okay. At least I will be able to place more forests now. Normal forests. Around it and get some value from it. Thickets are still happening. Swamps are still happening, probably. Bookeries are happening. Spider cocoons, swamps, and some forests. Burn them immediately. Why not? That's a lot of rerolls. Wait. Okay. Level 9 weapon. My weapon is a bit obsolete at this point, but it should be okay-ish. I don't really need a better weapon, I think. I should be fine. We'll see how it goes, though. Maybe I'm wrong. At this point, I should just play those rocks, honestly. I will not be able to... They'll just be discarded most likely if I'm not playing them. So I would rather just for them to be useful in some way at least. And let's spawn the boss. Okay, loop 10. And we're already at the final boss. Pretty early. The earliest I've gotten to him so far. It's a lot of loot. That is pretty irrelevant. Okay then, good talk. I don't need any of those. Tickets, yes. Rocks, yes. Rest of the stuff, not so much. 2 more fights. Garbage. Yes, continue. Last fight, after that I should pause. Well, I will place some rocks, obviously, and some forests. And then the question is, should I Oblivion something meaningful? Is there anything meaningful even left on the field? Maybe some Leech's Palaces? I still don't know if they affect the final boss. I assume they don't. But I think that's the only meaningful thing that is... that should even remotely be considered at this point. Sure, just destroy one of them. And that's it, really. So let's just go for it, see how it goes. Got my full heal. Do I get my potions back, by the way? Well, I think that actually was the new text, or whatever. He's much weaker this time, obviously, at loop 10. Or technically 11, I suppose. I didn't get my potions back fully. Carnivorous Roots. Got my shield. Okay, that's good. And yeah, Leech's Palaces are not affecting it. Can confirm by this point. Let's just see how it goes. I have 2 resurrections, so it should be very easy. Overall, it goes even easier, I suppose, than my rogue run. Yeah, that was just a joke, pretty much. Pretty much the same as my rogue run, but the loops themselves were more difficult, though. So, I don't know. Anyway, it is done. I accept your victory and my death. Is there anything you wish to know? Your servant Omicron. Why does it serve you? Omicron, a dead and powerful sorcerer, a lich. He could see the signs of my actions before anyone else. He feared the heat death of the world. He was trying to prevent it, but everything was in vain. He kept trying while he was alive, while he was dying, and even when he was already dead. He thought that once I will have destroyed everything and there would be nothing left to end, I would kill myself, that I would die, be reborn as the god of creation, and create the world anew. An eternal cycle of the life and death of the universe was his solution to the problem. I didn't want to destroy his illusions. I have no need to kill myself. His help was appreciated, however, as was his ability to fragmentize space and break reality into layers. He was trying to save the world by helping you destroy it? That doesn't make much sense. Well, not our world. Some future world, maybe. Don't judge him harshly. He was trying to find a solution until the very end.
Without the Lich, the chain of chance could have guided you away to a different outcome, and neither of us have any idea what that outcome would be.
Good talk. And we get like a final ability. Useless. Useless. No effect on bosses means useless. And this is actually kinda useless. Kinda. But it's like a lot more bottles, a lot more potions overall. So yeah, I mean that's the only one that actually matters at all out of all of those. So I guess I'll get it, though I'm pretty sure this will be my final run in this game. Well, let's retreat, and we won. And that does it for Loop Hero. I think at this point I've unlocked all of the important things that matter. Some upgrades could potentially still be made, but that would just lead to some small incremental increases in power level, and as you can see from this run, as an example, it's not really necessary anymore. The power level is just fine already, as is. There are some things I would like to say about the game, and I want to open it by talking about its genre. I'm not exactly sure at this point that roguelite is a good definition for it. First of all, in roguelites, you can't strongly affect your future runs, normally. You can unlock new stuff, and that might make it easier if it's some sort of a strong new item, or much more difficult potentially if it's a new boss, for example. But the main idea for it in roguelites is the run diversity. When stuff is getting unlocked, you get more stuff to play with in your future runs, and any difficulty changes are secondary to that. In Loop Hero, most of your unlocks strictly make you stronger, little by little. And the stuff that provides variety, like new cards for example, can and even should sometimes be disabled to have a successful run. We'll get to that. The second reason naming it roguelite is missing the mark a bit is the consistency with which you can get to your preferred final result every time. What I mean is, if I play it again right now as a warrior, for example, you'll see the exact same thing pretty much. I'll just get to the boss maybe one loop later or earlier, or I might have like 10% less damage or something. But overall, you'll see the exact same thing. It's because you can very consistently get what you want from the run at this point. The only somewhat randomized part is your skills, and when you get access to suburbs, you have enough levels to get all of the skills that you really need, so that stops being an issue. And the essence of roguelites is having to make adjustments each run to make your choices fit better with what you've been dealt. Now, to make it clear, the game doesn't become worse because of that. There are a lot of incredible games out there, and a huge amount of them in fact are not roguelites. I'm just saying that if you expect the traditional roguelite experience, you might be disappointed by it because the genre is somewhat misapplied there. But that part I would consider to be pretty neutral overall. I don't think being or not being roguelite makes this game better or worse, so let's get to the game's actual strengths and weaknesses. If I had to give my impression of the game overall in just one sentence, I would say that I liked most of it, except for grinding. And I suppose it's a good topic to start with. The main problem with grinding in this game is that it's diverse from what you do in the game normally. Your normal gameplay and the things you do to progress are not enough to provide you with the resources necessary to progress. I suppose you can do normal runs for about 10 times longer, and then you wouldn't have to do any special farming runs, but why subject yourself to this? You wouldn't be able to progress anyway, you need to farm in this game, at least for the final boss, so you might as well just go for special farming runs and be done with it after a few of those. The way it naturally works in most other games is that you unlock the new stuff naturally by playing the game the way it was intended to be played. And in Loop Hero, the most evident case is if you use road lanterns, you will just not be able to get any orbs of expansion at all. And those are needed in dozens for literally everything. And not using road lanterns is just a bad idea up until a certain point, because you're just not strong enough. The reason being that you don't have enough farming. The way to go about it is to do a special farming type of a run, where you can handle doing it without road lanterns. This situation gets much better when you get to build the Alchemist's Hut, but it's one of the final buildings in the game, so it will probably be quite a while before you get there. There are a couple of fixes that I would suggest to make this issue go away, but the main design idea is to get the necessary amount of farming naturally from just playing the game. First of all, the concept of losing resources when you die needs to go away. Orbs of immortality that you get from the bosses help you with that, yes, but the whole idea is not needed in this game. It just makes it so that you cannot farm naturally while playing the game as you usually do. And then you clearly also would need more content, right? You need to be able to feel like you are still making some meaningful progress with every run, so that it doesn't turn into a farming fiesta too quickly. The way I would propose to fix it is the following. Scratch the whole idea of village items and redo the whole thing, make those items unlockable, and make many more of them, potentially, with some widely differing effects, in terms of both strength and just weirdness. And then to unlock them, you would need to perform some special kinds of tasks in your runs. It might be getting to loop number 20, or it might be putting 60 deserts on your map in one run, or it might be killing 10 vampire mages across the run, or killing 5 of both watchers and vampires on the same run, or getting to the final boss without any village items equipped, and so on. You get the idea. I'm just spitballing here. Obviously, some of those might be a terrible idea, but the point is to give you something to strive for in your run, so that when you get to the boss, you die to the boss because you are not strong enough, but then you would still be able to say, okay, at least I've unlocked this thing, so I've made some progress, right? And also get some resources along the way that wouldn't disappear. And at some point you kill the boss, because you were able to achieve enough power increments to make you stronger, and then a new boss gets unlocked, and a new set of achievements and unlockable items that you can go for also becomes available. But the point is not even about the specific implementation of it. As long as you can get your progress playing the game normally, I would be happy with it. And while we are on the topic of the design choices, one more thing that I would like to mention is the way your unlocked stuff should stay disabled if you want to increase your chances of winning. If you look at the setup of my traits, for example, at the very beginning of this run, I've enabled only 3 of those unlockable traits, which are supposed to be the biggest reward you can get from beating those bosses. And 2 of those 3 are not even very good. It's really just about reincarnation. The rest of the optional traits are not even that relevant. And the same problem exists with cards. The right move normally is just not to use most of them. And it's not even speaking to the balance of the game that much, because naturally some of the things in all games will be better than others in specific circumstances. It's mostly just that there is no incentive to use them in Loop Hero. Like, why would I enable villages, for example? It's a pity, because there are a lot of cool mechanics associated with them, but overall using villages just decreases my chances of winning. So after I learn how they function, there is no incentive for it anymore. I don't see any easy fix for that problem, but I think the way I personally would prefer it is if the runs themselves became a bit more chaotic in terms of cards that are available to you. I don't think it should be possible to turn cards off that easily, at least, and then instead increase agency in terms of usable traits and maybe situational traits to be able to adjust better to what is currently happening in the run. And that would actually bring Loop Hero closer to what roguelites normally do. There is just one direction though, but I feel the game is in kind of a weird position in the middle of it, between roguelites and progression-based RPGs. And it's just my personal feeling that the game would realize its potential better if it leaned harder toward one of those choices. And there is a lot of potential there. I could very easily see several expansion packs added with all sorts of new mechanics. The base foundation for the game is very solid. It feels wrong to not say as much about things that I liked about the game, because there were a lot of them, but it was mostly stuff that is difficult to pinpoint. It's just the general quality of it. Even the stuff that I complained about, like the deck building part for example, is still well done. It is fun. Getting new things and new cards to unlock and playing around with them is fun. The issue is that it gets stale at some point, but the whole reason it gets stale in the end is that you are having fun for a long enough time and being engaged in the process. I should also at least mention sound design, graphics, and the story as well. I'm bundling all of them together because I think they're all solid, they serve their purpose. With much more budget, all of that could potentially be improved even further, but obviously the budget is limited for game studios, and Loop Hero definitely is a professionally made game, it's not amateur work. While more budget could always of course be applied to make it even better, they did a really good job with what's available to them, so kudos to the developers. And with that, I'll end this playthrough. I like the experience of playing Loop Hero, even the parts that I do not enjoy playing as much, namely grinding, I still enjoy experiencing, because I'm incentivized to get more introspective about it and think about what exactly could have been done differently for me to like it more. And I suppose this experience is recorded now in these videos and in this outro that I'm doing right now. So I also want to thank you as a viewer, and I hope to see you again in some other series at some other time.